Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
(7:31), 64 degrees outside. Kind of dark out there right now with the cloud cover. An inch 95 precipitation here yesterday afternoon. We had a report of 6 miles north of Broken Bow, 3 inches and 45 hundredths. So I would imagine the amounts vary greatly out there. I see where the Broken Bow Airport had an inch 40, and they're not too far from us. So you're going to get a lot of different amounts out there. Still got a little water running down the creek over here on the driving range, which tells us there's still water running from the west down here. So there's some good amounts up that way, and we haven't seen any other reports, but it certainly came in a very, very condensed fashion. I guess the best way to put it.
It rained hard for a few minutes.
Yeah. Flooding in the streets in your communities, quite possible. Lowland flooding, they had a flood advisory out after the rain. And they thought another wave was going to come through. It didn't here anyway. I don't know if you got any rain yesterday evening or not.
Nope.
Did you get any rain yesterday afternoon?
Nope.
Okay. There's an example of what Mother Nature does.
That's right.
She goes where she wants to, and she leaves what she wants to behind, right?
Yeah, that's for sure.
All right. We have a show today. Brent and I are wondering just exactly how we're going to get it all to you, but we will. We have cooperative guests, and we have places to go, things to do. We'll be going to Litchfield in the 9 o'clock hour this morning to talk with the folks about their festival this weekend, the Old Settlers Picnic, one of the oldest festivals in our area, if not the oldest. And they are going full steam ahead this year now that we have last year behind us. And so they've got big plans. So we're going to find out about those in the 9 o'clock hour. We also have on our schedule Custer Federal State Bank. We're going to be visiting with the Garden Center and Pizza Hut and Livia's Boutique. And yet we might talk with Mark. We're trying to reach Mark over at Trade Winds Marina. Who knows? He may be out on the lake catching a walleye. We don't know. But Brent left him a message, and we'll watch the phone as carefully as we can to see if he's calling in and doing his report today. Also, I don't know how many different live reads we're going to be doing for you, but a bunch. The stack is thick.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a lot about Crazy Days, but not all of it. And so we'll be going through those today. And there's so many things going on, it's hard to keep track of. Let's just be honest about it. This weekend has been power-packed, no doubt about it. Something for everyone. Do want to mention that tomorrow we'll be in the City Square Park, and about 5 o'clock, we'll be serving the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show Sloppy Joes, along with a bottle of water, I think, and some chips. And it's a free will donation, and all the proceeds will be going to the Custer County Foundation's Give for County promotion. And that will be spread evenly between all the nonprofits that are a part of that program and celebration. Custer County Foundation serving this area since, for 30 years. All right. Let's play the game, and then if we don't hear from Mark, we'll dive into some of these live reads before we run out of time at 10 o'clock.
Sounds good. Hey, it's Big Pig Day, so a chance to win a certificate that'll get you a free pig and a blanket at Runza. We are asking questions about ice cream because it's ice cream month. Here's your question for today. Bananas Foster. I don't think I've ever had one of these either. I've heard of it. Bananas Foster consists of vanilla ice cream covered in bananas. But how are the bananas prepared? There's a special way. Your choices are: they are set on fire, they are served frozen, they are served unpeeled, and they are masked into a paste. When you eat Bananas Foster, it consists of vanilla ice cream and covered in bananas, but how are the bananas prepared? Do they set them on fire? Are they served frozen? Are they served unpeeled? Or are they masked into a paste? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
And we also, it's Big Pig Day, we have, I set a ticket there, raffle ticket there with that for the Rotary raffle.
Okay.
We'll throw that in, a chance to win some big prizes, right?
Yeah, a chance to win tickets to the Nebraska-Buffalo football game coming up at Memorial Stadium on September the 11th. You'll get round-trip motor coach transportation for two tickets to the game, and a couple of tickets to the Prime Rib Buffet at Chances Are in York, I think, on your way back. So, yeah, big prize today.
All right, so we have the Big Pig, that big prize, at 872-2801. And again, the question is, banana what?
Bananas Foster. It consists of vanilla ice cream covered in bananas, but how are the bananas prepared? That's your question. Are they set on fire? Are they served frozen? Are they served unpeeled? Or are they masked into a paste?
All right. We'll take your call at 872-2801.
Michael is high-fiving random strangers.
I got free Runza.
He downloaded the Runza mobile app and already earned rewards.
I never win anything. This is crazy.
Well, everyone wins with Runza rewards.
Oh, that's good. You should be like a spokesperson for Runza.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing here. Watch this. Download the Runza mobile app to order ahead, find a Runza, and yes, start getting rewards today.
Whoa.
Because Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pigs in a Blanket Day.
7:37, and we have a caller on the line. And again, who are we talking to?
JC.
JC, that's a great name. I like that name. All right, here's Brent.
JC, have you ever had bananas Foster?
Yes.
You
Oh,
have?
well,
wow.
okay. Well, tell us then. How are the bananas prepared?
They are set on fire.
Yes, you got it.
Really?
They set them on fire. And because you've answered correctly, we have for you a certificate that's going to get you a pig in a blanket that they serve on Wednesdays at Runza. And I want to clarify this, too. This is a raffle ticket that we're going to give you. This will enter you into the grand prize drawing for the Rotary District 5630 raffle for the 13th annual Big Red Football Blowout, where you could win tickets to the Nebraska-Buffalo football game on September 11th. So just stop on in and see us, and we'll get all the information filled out for your raffle ticket, and you can pick up your certificate for the pig in a blanket.
Okay, thank you very
All right.
much.
Thank you,
All
JC.
right,
Have a
thanks.
great day. And keep that name going, would you? Say it as often as you
Oh.
can. My name's JC.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Take care. All right, it's 7:39. We're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we're going to jump into information that you can use. Stay tuned.
Off-Broadway invites you to the Senior Movie Matinee, the second Saturday of each month at 2 p.m. at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. The first 50 people to arrive each time will get a kids pack for free, which includes popcorn, pop, and candy. Don't forget the Senior Movie Matinee is the second Saturday of every month at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow at 2 in the afternoon. Brought to you by Off-Broadway and Bruning Bank. For movie announcements, watch the Off-Broadway Facebook page.
We're getting crazy for Crazy Days at Bo Bootery. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, come and see us for crazy deals. We'll open Thursday at 7, then we'll have regular hours Friday and Saturday. Simply ridiculous prices are marked on summer shoes and sandals, sale shoes, purses, and selected Western boots. Use these styles now or next summer, so don't miss the deals during Crazy Days at Bo Bootery on the Square.
Pearson Physical Therapy of Broken Bow is offering free arthritis evaluations during the week of July 12th through the 16th. Whether you've had it for years or the pain just started, Pearson Physical Therapy can help reduce the stiffness and pain of arthritis through hands-on treatment and targeted exercise. If you're interested in learning whether physical therapy can help with your arthritis, come in starting July 12th for a free evaluation. For more information and to schedule, give Pearson PT a call at 308-872-5800. That's 308-872-5800.
7:40 is your time. I was going to have you sing Sarah, but Mark's on the line, and I didn't really want to, intro him when you sang.
He'd probably appreciate that as well. Yes.
Mark is with us with Trade Winds Marina. Good morning, Mark. How you doing?
We're doing good up here. How's it going down over in Broken Bow?
Well, we got a big rain yesterday, and it came in about an hour. Did you get some of that?
Yeah, we ended up about 7,500, so it was a good rain. We could use more, but
Yeah.
take what we got.
Yeah, that certainly helps. Mark, the weather right now for the next few days, we're looking at some temperatures that are a little more comfortable to be out in a boat or be sitting alongside a camper or all the things that go on over at Tradewinds and at Sherman Reservoir. How's the fishing going?
You know, the white bass bite at night underneath the lights has been really good. Walleye bite still kind of here and there. They're really scattered, but people are still picking up some decent walleye once they find them. So it's not bad. Catfish are going real good as well.
Good.
So,
Good. Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of reading, and I think of you every time I read it. I'm trying to learn to be a walleye fisherman, Mark, and for a number of years I've been a northern pike fisherman, and I can't get my head around all the little spinners and hooks and the bottom bouncers and the little jigs and everything. There's about 20 different ways to fish for a walleye. It drives you crazy.
yeah, it just depends on your preference, and actually a lot of it's location of the fish.
Yeah, that seems to be, well, and they talk about some terms with the technology that I also will probably never get my head around. So I'll probably just put a bobber, maybe a slip bobber and a minnow out. Does that work?
Yeah, it does, actually. It works pretty damn good.
Well, it sounds like the fishing is good if you can locate the walleye. And, of course, big old catfish are fun in July. This is their prime time, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. The channel catfish are going real good, and the flatheads are really starting to take off as well. I haven't had any real big flatheads brought in. I had one just over 40. But the channel catfish they're catching are just the perfect eater size, you know, them 5, 6, 7 pounders.
Yeah, that's good eating there. Really, they get too much bigger than that. They're not quite as tasty, the way I understand it. So some good fishing and some good recreation out on the lake with all the pontoon boats and the ski crafts and all of those sorts of things. Having been over at your establishment when it was pretty busy, I don't know for sure how you guys keep up with everything. You got all those cabins, you got the campground, the store itself is like hopping with the food and the bait and all that sort of thing. It's got to be kind of challenging to keep up sometimes.
It is. It's we got a really good crew. That, you know, it's really hard to find anybody who really wants to work hard, but let alone, you know, high school kids. But we got a really good crew. Get a lot of compliments on the kids and the food, and they're just a top-notch crew.
Yeah, they seem like very nice young people, and right away when you walked in the door, what can we do for you? That's got to be satisfying for you, and the customers really appreciate that. How we fix for space on any camping or cabins going into this weekend, Mark?
I think we got 4 RV sites open yet for this weekend, but our cabins are full. This weekend, I mean, it sounds like there may be a chance for a little bit of rough weather on Friday night, but it looks like the rest of the weekend is going to be pretty nice. So.
Yeah, it's going to be comfortable, so people can come over, and they don't have to camp there, and they actually don't even have to put a boat out or fish off the bank if they want to come in and enjoy your food and have a beverage in the garden there, in the open garden. So there's lots of alternatives, lots of options for folks, and if they haven't been over to Sherman for a while, I think my wife and I drove over there in the late fall, early winter once, and drove down through where you're located, but it's a whole different world in the summertime. If folks haven't seen all the activity and things going on, they need to just drive in and have lunch with you and take a look around.
Absolutely. You know, we run a few specials. Sunday we have a burrito special, and then Mondays is a hamburger special, and Thursdays is chicken strip special.
All right. Okay. Anything? You told us last time, as I remember, it's going to be a while before you have tournaments again. Now it's just good old-fashioned summer weekend or all-week fun there. Later on, we'll probably talk about some more tournaments coming up, I suppose.
Yeah. I think tournaments are pretty much done till mid-September, if I remember right.
Okay. All right. So if I come over and ask for you, will you show me how to rig up a slip bobber rig?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hey, Mark, a couple of quick questions for you. Number one, what's the water level of the lake right now? Is it going down? And number two, how did your 4th of July go over the weekend?
The water levels were down about 4 foot, but, it may come back up a little bit, which, 4 foot isn't a lot.
Yeah.
The irrigation district that this lake feeds got quite a bit of rain yesterday.
That's good.
So they may be shutting down for a little bit, which will give the lake a chance to recover. But 4th of July was a huge success in my book. We didn't have anybody get hurt or anything like that, so I'll just call that a win.
Yeah.
I'm thinking for our fireworks Sunday night, there was probably somewhere between 10 and 14,000 people out here.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Success,
Oh, my
I would think.
goodness.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And not have anybody get hurt, yeah.
Yeah, and the fireworks show, for the struggles that Dorsey Fireworks that we hire to do the show or work with to do the show, they went above and beyond trying to get some fireworks located and getting them here. The show was about 22 minutes, but it was solid fireworks the whole time.
All right. Always.
So it's a dang good show.
Yeah, it sounds great, Mark. Well, we appreciate you taking time to talk to us today. I hope folks will come over and see you, whether it's to come over and do some skiing or, just floating around on a pontoon or fishing off the bank or camping and just relaxing. I know you're there for them, and we appreciate it.
All right, guys. And then if anybody's looking for a guided trip or anything, give the Marina a call. We're putting together some package deals with lodging and the guided trip and meals. So
Okay. All right. That'd be a nice package. We'll talk about that next time as well. Thanks a lot, Mark.
All right, you guys have a good day and be safe.
All right, you
thanks,
too.
Mark.
748, 10,000 to 14,000
Oh, man.
people.
I would have loved to have seen, of course, way back in the day, I remember going out when they kind of first started shooting some fireworks over the lake, and it was just as much fun to just look down at the boats that were in the lake watching the fireworks.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how many boats must have been sitting there on the lake to watch the fireworks go off.
Probably looked like an invasion.
Probably, yeah. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of floating boats. All right, that's cool. All right, we're going to be taking the next 10 minutes just to tell you about some Crazy Day deals and other information this morning on The Breakfast Show. And we'll start with Lily Kate Boutique on the north side of the square here in Broken Bow. Tomorrow from 7 a.m. until 6 p.m. with Crazy Days kicking off tomorrow. They're going to have sales all day from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., 40% off summer fashions inside. Then from 8 a.m. until 10 a.m., 35% off. And then 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., 30% off summer fashions inside. On Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. until 6 p.m., the 30% savings continues those 2 days. All day Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, check out the sidewalk sales that they'll have out on the sidewalk. You can save up to 75% on some of the items that they'll have on the tables outside in the racks. So do not miss stopping by Lily Kate Boutique here in Broken Bow on the north side of the square in Broken Bow, and get in early and stop by and take advantage of those specials.
Coming up on Friday on the Breakfast Show, we're going to be going to Arnold to talk about the Devil's Den Bike Rally and everything happening there this weekend. If you're headed over to Arnold for that or just driving through the Arnold area, make sure you swing into Brewbaker's Coffee House and Gifts. Great way to spend a few minutes enjoying a delicious cup of coffee, a delicious treat. We want to remind you that their Dark Canyon coffee and Piper Leaf teas are available for purchase now, so come grab some to take home with you to keep the flavor going at home or at work. Also, they feature some breakfast burritos that are great to grab to curb your hunger. They have a specialty one created daily, so check it out. Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts. They're in Arnold, Nebraska, open Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 5, open Saturday from 9 to 3.
All right, Prairie Eye Care in Broken Bow have a very exciting announcement. They announced just recently that Dr. Jency Ross will be joining the team later this month. As they welcome her to the office, that means they're looking to hire some new team members because they're going to need more people. So since they have the new doctors, they're looking for a full-time front desk receptionist. And it's important to them that their front desk personnel are welcoming and friendly and able to multitask and respond to patients' needs in an efficient and calm manner. Duties will include, but not limited to, greeting patients, answering phone calls, scheduling appointments, maintaining patient charts, light cleaning, and other general office duties. Please drop off your current resume at Prairie Eye Care Center at 408 South 8th Avenue in Broken Bow. New doctor coming in later this month, Dr. Jency Ross will be joining the team. That means they need a front desk receptionist at Prairie Eye Care. Drop in again to the shop at 408 South 8th Avenue in Broken Bow.
Bo Bootery going to be right in the middle of all the Crazy Days fun this week. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, go see them for crazy deals. They'll be open Thursday at 7 and then have regular hours on Friday and Saturday. The prices will be beyond crazy. They'll be ridiculous. Mark down on summer shoes and sandals, sale shoes, purses, and selected Western boots. Use these styles now or next summer. Don't miss the deals during Crazy Days at Bo Bootery.
Taco John's looking for some help. If you're ready for an excellent career opportunity with a clean, friendly, family-oriented company that will provide a highly competitive salary and great benefits, look no further. Taco John's in Broken Bow, they're looking for a manager. Benefits include paid medical leave, vision insurance, paid time off, flex plan, and 401k. Apply today by calling this number, 308-789-6200, and ask for Jim or Tarina, or stop by Taco John's in Broken Bow to get an application. Those two methods will get you started in this career opportunity as manager of Taco John's right here in Broken Bow.
Broken Bow Area Rotary will be down on the square tomorrow during the Crazy Days celebration. They'll be there from 9 to 7. They're going to have the Rotary exhibit for you to explore, including a fully restored 1940s iron lung and a wooden wheelchair, much like the one used by Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Also, they're going to be hosting a sidewalk art contest for the kids, or really any ages, from 10 till 2. It'll be free. And also they're going to do their bag toss contest from 9 to 5, with proceeds going to the Broken Bow Area Rotary in partnership with Custer County Foundation's Give for Custer County project. So make sure you say hi to the Broken Bow Area Rotary. They'll be downtown on the square tomorrow.
The Exchange 2 in Broken Bow, ready to save you some money. Stop in for these Crazy Day specials. 20% off everything inside the store. They're open from 10:30 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. Now, the kids' racks are bursting, so Crazy Day's a great time to get an early start on school clothes shopping. Check out their Facebook page for these wonderful and cute outfits that you can take a look at or stop in to the Exchange 2. It's a thrift store at its best. Clothing, shoes, jewelry, and purses. You can get credit, cash, or donate. Call to see what they're accepting. The number is 872-6257. 872-6257. Many of these items have never been worn or worn very little, and they take very special care to make sure that everything is cleaned and even pressed that they put on the racks. So you're going to be impressed at Exchange 2 in Broken Bow, and they're getting a little crazy. 20% off everything inside, and the prices already are way, way reasonable. So check it out.
During the madness of Crazy Days, make sure you stop by and see them at Bruning Bank. They'll be on the sidewalk in front of their location with some cold water to cool off, and they'll also visit with you, and they want to make sure that their senior customers especially understand the different kinds of fraud that are out there right now that can occur. They have handy information on it that they would love to give to you. Plus, right now, when you sign up for e-statements, they'll put $15 into your account at the end of the month. So check it out at Bruning Bank, member FDIC. Stop and see them during Crazy Days.
The Quilting Shack. They've been a little crazy out there all along, so this is just a step up in craziness. Shop them all 3 days here in Broken Bow. They have awesome deals starting tomorrow through Saturday. They're going to open up early tomorrow, and from 7 until 8 a.m. you can save 40% off store-wide. From 8 to 9, 35% off. From 9 to 10:30, 30% off. And 10 a.m. to close, save 25% off store-wide. On Friday and Saturday, 25% off store-wide savings continue. It just excludes the quilting machines. They'll be open Friday from 11 a.m. until 5:30, Saturday 11 to 5 at the Quilting Shack in Broken Bow. Stop in and take advantage of these crazy deals at the Quilting Shack out on East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership is looking for an individual to work as an early childhood center assistant in Broken Bow, and they're also looking for someone to fill the position of their WIC RN or RD coordinator. So to find out more, we encourage you to contact them at 308-745-0780. Great benefits include health, dental, life, and vision insurance, a flexible 4-day working schedule, and employer-matched retirement, just to list some of the benefits. You can also go online to apply. Their website is centralnebraskacap.com.
The Dairy Queen in Broken Bow, inviting you to cool off with them with the new Nestle Toll House Chocolate Chip Cookie Blizzard. Whoa. World is colliding with the perfect soft-baked chocolate chip cookie, meeting the world-famous DQ soft serve. With each spoonful, you'll be transported back to your childhood when you'd come home from school and greeted at the door with the scent of fresh-baked Nestle Toll House cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Go try it during Crazy Days here in Broken Bow at the Dairy Queen. Memories and good taste available now at the Dairy Queen, not just on this particular item, but all their items are delicious. But this new Nestle Toll House Chocolate Chip Cookie Blizzard, whew, sounds good.
Yes, it does. Do I have time for one more?
Yep.
All right. It's Crazy Days time, and if it's Crazy Days, you know that Chapin's Furniture is involved. The craziness definitely has reached the south side of the square. Lola and Connie are getting nutty at Chapin's in Square One Boutique. It says here, they're getting nutty just like a couple of squirrels, is what it says. You won't know what they've found to put on the sale until you visit, so we encourage you to do that this week. Half-price racks at Square One Boutique, plus special discounts throughout the store. And on Thursday, tomorrow, they'll hold sidewalk sales, and the nuttiness will continue Friday and Saturday, too, at Chapin's Furniture and Square One Boutique, downtown Broken Bow.
In on our chat box this morning from Don White saying, good morning, Don. Good morning to you. And Sherry Taubenheim says, hello, headed back to Southern Ohio from Broken Bow, listening to The Breakfast Show. Thank you very much. Going to squeeze in one more note here. Sing your heart out on Friday night at Sylvester's in Broken Bow. It's time for Thunder Karaoke. Freddie and Jeannie bringing in Thunder Karaoke. If you have a favorite karaoke song, why not sing it by yourself or with some friends? They'll be going from 9 until 1, so go sing at Sly's this Friday. The quiet little place that rocks! Because of Friday night, you can also sing and rock at Sylvester's, East Highway 2 in Broken Bow, Thunder Karaoke. Thank you, Freddie. Thank you, Jeannie. News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KPBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Tropical storm Elsa is approaching the Big Bend of northern Florida's Gulf Coast right now. Governor Ron DeSantis has just given an update.
Not a lot of population there, but I think we're going to be monitoring over the next few days how that affects the river levels and some of the potential for flooding.
The White House is calling the assassination of Haiti's president horrific. CBS's Vicki Barker at the Foreign Desk.
Gunmen broke into Jovenel Moise's home overnight, shooting the 53-year-old president dead. The statement says the gunmen allegedly were speaking Spanish, not the French or Creole spoken in Haiti.
Haitian media now reporting the First Lady has died after she was shot and wounded. New York City honors pandemic first responders with a ticker tape parade up Broadway this morning. Mayor Bill de Blasio.
Our healthcare heroes, our first responders, our essential workers, our educators, we're celebrating all of them.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Here is a look at state news. I'm Gavin Higgins. One of Nebraska's state senators recently made it clear where he stands on teaching critical race theory in the state's schools. In his latest column, Senator Steve Erdman of Bayard expressed his opposition of teaching critical race theory, or CRT, saying he believes it is a dangerous program for the education of our children. In the writing, Erdman said racism is wrong and it has played a significant role in American history. He goes on to say that CRT completely goes off the rails when trying to correct that moving forward. According to Encyclopedia Britannica, the definition of critical race theory is an intellectual movement and loosely organized framework of legal analysis based on the premise that race is not a natural, biologically grounded feature of physically distant subgroups of human beings, but a socially constructed or culturally invented category that is used to oppress and exploit people of color. Critical race theorists hold that the law and legal institutions in the United States are inherently racist so far that they function to create and maintain social, economic, and political inequalities between whites and non-whites, especially African Americans. Nebraska Governor Pete Ricketts has also said he is opposed to teaching CRT in Nebraska. According to Education Week, as of June 29th, 26 states have introduced or passed legislation to limit the teaching of critical race theory and similar concepts in their schools. Nebraska, Colorado, and Wyoming have no such legislation introduced. You can read Senator Steve Erdman's entire column through State News on SandhillsExpress.com. A 41-year-old Winnebago man was sentenced late last week for pushing an elderly relative down on the porch and kicking another relative last year. Acting U.S. Attorney Jan Sharp announced Tuesday that Joseph Levering was sentenced in connection to the incident, which occurred in September of 2020. Levering received a 24-month prison sentence, and he will serve 3 years of supervised release upon leaving prison. There is no parole in the federal prison system. In September 2020, officers with the Winnebago Police Department responded to a residence in Winnebago after receiving a hang-up 911 call. Upon arrival, officers met with two of Levering's family members who reported that Levering had pushed an elderly relative down on the porch and kicked the other relative before leaving on foot. Levering was located walking nearby, heavily intoxicated. Levering has multiple prior assault convictions and was on supervised release for a prior domestic assault at the time of this assault. This case was investigated by the Winnebago Police Department.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
In Game 1 of the NBA Finals, Chris Paul leads the Suns to victory.
Get it over to Chris Paul. Paul on the drive, goes inside, go to the rim, score it, count it, and he's fouled from behind by Giannis. Oh, brother.
Suns Radio Network with some of the action. 118-105 Phoenix beats Milwaukee. Chris Paul led the Suns with 32 points. Devin Booker added 27 points. DeAndre Ayton had 22 points and 19 rebounds in the win. For Milwaukee, as you heard in the highlight, their star Giannis Antetokounmpo did play in this game. He was doubtful with a knee injury, but he played, finished with 20 points, 17 rebounds. Chris Middleton added 29 points in the loss. Phoenix has a 1-0 series lead. Game 2 will be Thursday in Phoenix. In baseball games of note, the Giants fall to the Cardinals 6-5, while the Dodgers lose to the Marlins 2-1 in 10 innings. So San Francisco still has a half-game lead on L.A. for first in the NL West race. The AL East leading Red Sox lose to Shohei Ohtani and the Angels 5-3 the final.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Gradually decreasing cloud cover across the area for today with highs in the upper 70s. Then for tonight, mostly clear, a low of 61. Thursday, trending hotter once again with lower 90s making a return under abundant sunshine along with some breezy south winds. For Friday, do pick up a chance for some showers and storms, otherwise partly cloudy, highs reach 93. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
65 degrees outside under a cloudy sky. Winds are out of the north, 5 and 6 miles per hour. Barometric pressure slowly rising this morning at 30.11. Humidity at 93%. Our high yesterday, 88. That was at about 1 o'clock yesterday. Overnight low of 64 because when that system moved in and darkened everything, temperature went clear down to 65 degrees, I believe it was, when the rain started yesterday in that short but intense rain that hit Broken Bow. We picked up an inch 95 during that period of time yesterday. Sunset today at 9:15, sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:13, and a correction, too. We mentioned earlier that 6 miles north of Broken Bow, they reported 3 inches and 45 hundredths. I didn't read the note completely. It was actually 3 inches in 45 minutes. Still a lot of rain in 45 minutes, so thank you, Christy, for that. All right, now the garden's got a drink. The tree's got a drink. Maybe... I hope there's no washout with this for gardens. We can find out maybe from our expert who's here right now.
Yeah, we got Ryan Anderson with the Garden Center here with us.
I set you up, Ryan.
Yeah. How's it going, my friend?
Pretty good, pretty good.
So when you're in the business that you are in, how much does watching rain come down excite you?
Well, yesterday I was standing at the window watching it. Yeah. It's when you had hardly seen any in June, you know.
Yeah, right.
You kind of got to wonder what that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
what's happening at the Garden Center?
Well, stuff.
Oh, well, that's good. How's the supply on everything? Or what are people, I mean, now that we're kind of into July now and maybe, in certainly a different part of the season, what are some of the folks coming in for and asking you about?
Yeah. People are, the annual vegetable season's kind of over with, and that's the big spring rush. So people are still working on landscaping projects, maybe, putting a perennial bed or something like that in their yard. And that's kind of what we focus on, too. Last week we were able to bring in some more perennials to kind of stock back up in those regards. We also got some really nice maple trees in. They're Deborah Norway maples and some October Glory red maples. Really nice looking trees, come from a nursery out in Oregon. Also have some common hackberry that just came in as well. So we're pretty stocked up on a variety of trees. A lot of people ask, well, can you plant a tree in the summertime? The answer is yes. Anytime you can get a container tree in the ground, it's a good time. So what I've been planting trees the last couple of weeks. The big thing on trees, you got to keep them watered when you put them in the ground. So not something you can just put in the ground and walk away from. So trees, a lot of people say, well, the sprinklers sprinklers water my trees, and that really isn't enough. You need, some deep watering on those. So 2 or 3 times a week, depending on how your soil is, it's good to either go out there with a 5-gallon bucket and slowly pour that on over the period of a few minutes, or let a hose trickle on it for a while. It just gets gets water down to the bottom of the roots and whatnot. So, but yeah, got a nice selection of trees. And like I say, those maples I was really happy with how they looked. They're big trees, probably bigger than what we've normally gotten in the past, and they look really nice. So if you're in the market for a tree, stop out. Like I said, the perennials, we continue to have those. Kind of refilled some of those. Got a lot of color out there going on right now. The cone flowers are really starting to come on, and that's kind of the thing in perennial beds right now is that you're starting to see is that. So, and then inside the new greenhouse we have a variety of shrubs and perennial grasses and that sort of thing to keep to do a landscaping project, and that's probably what we're doing the most of right now. So
yeah.
We did get our bagged mulch back in. Got a semi-load of that. A lot of people have asked you know, they don't, for some reason they don't want to run us short and get a bunch of bags, but we'll sell as much as that as we can. So we have plenty of that. So also have our bulk mulch if you want to go that route too. So
as you've talked to people who have their gardens in and stuff, what are the reports as far as things that are eating the garden before you get a chance to eat it? Do you understand my question? Have you heard some? I mean, are there things that people are battling maybe more than other things this season, or?
Yeah, we've haven't had a whole lot of problem, or I haven't heard of a whole lot of problem with bugs.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a few. The big thing this year seemed to be curling leaves on tomatoes. We'd get 3 or 4 people in the store a day. They'd bring their tomato plants in, and you know a piece of it, the leaves were curling and whatnot. And then on Facebook pages I follow, I mean, it was almost countrywide. Clear across the state, people were posting, you know, why is my tomato leaves curling? Most of the time, I mean, everybody wants to say herbicide drift. That was a common thing, but the majority of that problem was caused by the last week in May. It was down in the 40s, and then the next week it's 100 plus during the day, and it's that the environmental effect,
stress factor,
and it's a tomato's natural defense mechanism to the leaf curls up. Now there's different types of leaf curl, and you kind of look for how the leaf is curling, I guess, but most of the time, I mean, I was reading on Facebook, people were tearing out tomato plants and doing this and
panicking a little bit.
Yeah. But I posted a link on our Facebook page of 3 common causes of leaf curl, and really good article put out by the University of Missouri, and kind of described what was going on there. So hopefully that helped some people out and kind of settled things down a little bit. But most of the time, if you just kept with a regular watering, your regular watering cycles, and kept things moist, you wasn't watering in the heat of the day, tomato plants came out of it just fine. So
seems like you see a little bit more, maybe because of that stress factor. Talk with people about the curling leaves, and then maybe a little bit a little bit more spindly stems. The plant itself isn't as I guess the stems are smaller, and maybe that was a stress with that too then.
Yeah. I mean, it's all possible. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not saying that there wasn't somebody that had some herbicide drift out there, or that it got curly top or something like that, but for as many people as were reporting it and coming in, I mean, you just had to go back to the week in May and
Mother Nature. Yeah.
I mean, I think it was a weekend before Memorial Day. I went to work in shorts and this shirt, and too cold, and I went home and put pants on.
Yeah.
And you turn around from that and go to 105. Yeah, like we did.
Yeah, it was a big temperature change, and we had them late frosts and up and down weather through the spring, really. So
yeah. So,
but you can fix up for blight and that sort of thing, and the bugs that Brent was alluding to.
Yeah, I've noticed the last probably week or so that we've had some of the little, like on our cabbage plants, or there's been some other, even in our perennials and stuff, the little white moth you see once in a while. Oh, the little pretty white butterflies. Well, yeah.
They're not butterflies then.
A couple weeks later, your plants show up with holes on them.
I was going to say, yeah.
And you turn those plants over, and there's a little green worm that just, I mean, they can eat a lot of plant in a day, it seems like.
They can. Well, how about the folks out there who like to get 2 crops out of some of your, like radishes and those sorts of things? Are they through the first run yet, or are you seeing some people replanting those crops?
They're actually probably through the first and second run.
Oh, okay.
I think it's been probably a little hot, to start radishes now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, there's certainly people that do that.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay.
One more question from me. You talked about plants kind of being stressed, but our lawns have been stressed a little bit with the dry weather prior to yesterday with the rain that we got. But I know that a while back you brought in some products for the lawn and everything.
Yep. Right now, if you're seeing problems with grubs, we have Grub Free Zone. That's a granular, and you're going to be able to apply that up until about around the 20th of July and still have some effectiveness on that. We also have the second step in our lawn care program is Green Maker, and that can be applied from now till August, and that's going to be the big charge of iron, the iron and nitrogen, I guess, and green up your lawn. So if it's looking a little lime green in spots and whatnot, both granulars and both need watered in when they apply or when you apply them. But those are 2 products we have for lawns right now. So yeah, that's products there to take care of that. So
anything else you wanted to share here this morning?
I don't think so. I mean, rolling along with, like I say, our trees. We have a nice selection of trees right now, and the perennials, shrubs. We got, I think, some rock hopefully coming in this week, bagged rock. We have mud rock right now, but or washed mud rock. So everything else.
I'm sorry, Ryan. What are your hours right now? Are you back to the regular hours, or what are you operating with at the moment?
Yeah, so right now we're running Tuesday through Friday, 10 o'clock to 5:30. So, and then Saturdays 10 to 2. We have cut back our hours a little bit. We're not open 7 days a week anymore, and we got to take a couple days off here this past weekend, and kind of nice to take a breath.
Took a couple of days off and worked in the garden.
Yeah,
I probably worked at the house. Yeah. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it very much. We'll be right back.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask Universal Insurance in Broken Bow if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
GK Wine and Spirits has shelves and coolers full of deals you'll love. Right now, 20 packs of Bud and Bud Light bottles are $17.48. 15 packs of Coors Light or Miller Lite beer are $16.48. 750s of Ravel Stoke whiskey are $15.98. Or pick up Bacardi rum in 4 different varieties for $13.98. 1.5 liters of Arbor Mist wines in 11 varieties are $5.98. GK Wine and Spirits is inside the grocery cart. East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Imagine this. You go to your mailbox only to find a check for big bucks. You're thinking, hey, this could be my lucky day. Well, if you get a check in the mail that you weren't expecting, it's probably not your lucky day. In fact, you're probably about to be the next victim of a scam. Did you know that scammers may not initially ask you for money, but instead they give you money? Asking you to deposit funds into your account is the first step of many financial scams. At Nebraska State Bank, we're here to help and protect when someone is trying to make you their next scam victim. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC.
And we are back on the breakfast show here with you on this Wednesday morning. Good to have you along. Coming up later in the show in the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to go live to Litchfield. As Dave and Christy are on their way there, we're going to talk to our friends in Litchfield about the Old Settlers Picnic celebration coming up this weekend, and some other guests scheduled to join us yet in the show, so a lot of things yet to come. I want to take a moment and go through some things that will be happening this week around the square in Broken Bow. Of course, tomorrow you got the Crazy Days celebration getting started, and every Thursday during the summer, it's Market on the Square, and that'll be going on tomorrow, as many of the vendors who have been coming each and every week for Market on the Square will be downtown Broken Bow with their services to offer to you, and that'll be tomorrow downtown on the Square. So we encourage you to check out Market on the Square tomorrow, brought to you in part by the Broken Bow Chamber. All the regular vendors will be there, some new ones as well, just too numerous to mention. So we just encourage you to head to downtown Broken Bow tomorrow. Also, they want to remind you that the Rotary, as we mentioned earlier in the show, will be on the square in Broken Bow during the Market on the Square and Crazy Days celebration tomorrow. They'll be there with their traveling exhibit featuring an iron lung. And also, there will be some music in the square tomorrow, as well as Platinum 5, who was in the breakfast show actually with us yesterday performing. They'll be singing at around 3:30, I believe, tomorrow afternoon. And then the group Ambition will be performing at 5:30, so there will be music downtown, all of the vendors around the square, the Crazy Day deals going on. And don't forget, the D.C. Lynch Carnival is going to be in town beginning tomorrow through the 10th of July as well. And there's still time to get registered for the 5K run that they'll be doing on Saturday morning. Just contact the Broken Bow Chamber for more details. All right, Triple Blessed Boutique, they're going to be in the middle of the Crazy Days celebration coming up. Their hours on Thursday will be from 7 until 6. They'll be open Friday from 10 to 6, and on Saturday they'll be open from 10 until 4. They're bringing back the Bargain Cave. Yes, the Bargain Cave back open. Everything is $30 and under when you go into the Bargain Cave. On Thursday, regular priced items will be marked down 35%. So check that out on Thursday. And then the sales continue on Friday and Saturday as regular priced items will be marked 25% off. Triple Blessed Boutique, north side of the square in Broken Bow. Also, a fairly new business that has opened up recently in Broken Bow, and if you are looking for a delicious treat as you are out and about during Crazy Days this week, we encourage you to swing on into Juanitos. Boy, delicious treats. They kind of feature their delicious ice cream. They've got some delicious fresh drinks to enjoy. Also some snacks, which include tortas, hot dogs, tostadas, palomitas, and delicious fruit treats as well. Some great desserts. And did I say ice cream? I think I did. I emphasize that. The ice cream's amazing. So check it out at Juanitos. It's a fairly new business here in Broken Bow. You'll find them just across the street south of Nebraska State Bank by Troxel Insurance. And for many of you, you'll know it as the former Harmony Hut building here in Broken Bow. So check it out. Juanitos, now open in Broken Bow. I want to take a moment to remind you of our good friend Velma at Circle V Stitch and Post. If you're looking for something special that will kind of stand out and spotlight your business, whether it be on a hat or a shirt or a jacket, Velma can help put that creation together for you. Just give her a call to get your creation started, 872-6173. Circle V Stitch and Post. Our friend Velma, with her beautiful quality custom embroidery service, can put together some very unique personalized gifts for you. So call her today to get your creation started. Number's 872-6173. No reason to head out of town. Stop by and take a look at Velma's many catalogs to find the perfect apparel or item that you would like to personalize. You'll find Circle V Stitch and Post just north of Broken Bow out on Paulson Road. Also, take just a moment and tell you what's going on at the movies at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. Here's what's currently showing. Boss Baby 2. The first one was a huge hit, and they've come out with the sequel as Alec Baldwin returns as the voice of Boss Baby. Boss Baby 2 now showing at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. Looks like it'll show yet tonight and tomorrow, and as I flip the page, looks like Boss Baby 2 will continue into next week and through the weekend as well. Also, one of the big summer blockbusters continues to show at the Fox Theater. That is the newest film in the Fast and Furious series. It's Fast and Furious 9, The Fast Saga, and it is showing now at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow, so check it out, showing yet tonight and tomorrow, and it too will continue through the weekend on into next week. Also, a new movie that'll be coming soon. Actually, it'll start on Friday, and you want to talk about big summer blockbusters. This was one of the many movies that was supposed to be released last year, but because of COVID-19, they pushed it back. But now it's coming, the newest in the Marvel movies series, Black Widow, starring Scarlett Johansson. That'll be coming to the Fox Theater beginning on Friday, showing through the weekend and on in to next week. Also, we remind you about the special summer movie series that they have, as they'll be showing some great family films on Wednesday afternoons for just $1. And today, on July 7th at 2 o'clock, they'll be showing the movie Minions. It is sponsored weekly by Adams Land and Cattle. So if you're looking for something fun to do with the kids this afternoon, check out the summer movie series for just $1, as they'll be showing Minions this afternoon at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. We'll step away for a timeout. We'll come back with more after this.
Don't miss the fun of the Dawson County Fair. The carnival opening night is Wednesday, July 14th, and it will be going on all the way through Sunday night. The Craft and Vendor Show will be going on in the commercial building Friday at 4 p.m. and then Saturday from 8 until 3. Friday, don't miss the salsa contest with public taste test at 7 p.m., followed by a rodeo from the Phillips Rodeo Company at the Dawson County Arena. This fun and more will be at the Dawson County Fair in Lexington, the 14th through the 18th.
You know your farm or ranch needs protection for your home, buildings, equipment, and machinery. But do you wonder if these things are protected well enough? This is Chip with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, and we can provide the protection you need by choosing from several companies that have protected ag producers for over 100 years with outstanding products and exceptional claim service. To find out more, give Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency a call today at 308-836-2201.
For those 62 years of age and for those that are handicapped or disabled regardless of their age, the Grand Generation Manor in Callaway has affordable housing available. An equal housing opportunity provider and employer. They're located at 200 South Grand Avenue in Callaway. The Grand Generation Manor.
This is a big deal. Now, at healthcare.gov, millions more people can afford health coverage. Due to the COVID relief law, 4 out of 5 customers can get a plan for under $10 a month with financial help. From doctor visits to preventive services to prescription drugs, these are quality plans. You can do this. You can have coverage as soon as August 1st if you sign up now at healthcare.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Are you more than $10,000 in debt? Feel like you're on a never-ending treadmill, staying in one place and never getting ahead with those minimum payments? You feel like there's no way out? Don't let the credit card companies bully you anymore. There are programs in place to help you get free of your debt, and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. The program at Total Financial Freedom can help you get debt-free in months instead of decades. Call Total Financial now at 800-533-6605. That's 800-533-6605.
8:32 the time. Good to have you with us on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. And we welcome into the studio now Paul Burney with Custer Federal State Bank. Good morning.
Good morning, Brent. How are you today?
Yeah, this is great. One Burney had to leave, and so we've just filled his spot with another Burney.
You can't fill those shoes, Brent.
Well,
pretty big shoes. Little big shoes to fill.
There's so many things I want to say right now, but I'm not going to go there because your dad's probably listening as he travels to Litchfield for us this morning.
Good chance, because I think I met him on my way here, actually.
Yeah? Who was driving? Was it him or Christy?
I didn't pay that much attention, actually. Kristen told me when I got here that that was them. I was kind of David J in it. You know, he kind of gets...
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him driving?
Well, yeah, I've been with him a few times.
Have you met with him and, like, waved just profusely, and he doesn't even acknowledge
He's just kind of zoned in
there
on where he's going,
on the
isn't he?
road, man.
Yeah.
Responsible driving 101.
Yeah. He's not always like that on the show. Sometimes he just goes all over the place on the show. But we better stop.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Not only is Paul with Custer Federal State Bank, but you also serve this year as one of the coaches for the Broken Bow American Legion baseball program. You want to talk baseball or banking?
We can do both, Brent,
Okay.
in whatever order you prefer.
Well, we'll end with baseball.
That sounds
How's
good.
that? Let's
Yeah.
start banking first.
Okay.
How are things going at Custer Federal State Bank? I'm sure staying busy as always.
Yeah, everything. This time of year, you kind of in a little bit of reset and breathe mode, and so we're kind of going back through things and fine tuning and kind of getting ready to go another round into the fall and winter. So. As far as what's going on in the banking world, of course, interest rates are low, and then also in relation the time deposits and your interest rates on checking and savings, all those are low as well. So there's, unfortunately, there's not a lot of investment opportunities in the deposit side other than, our Kasasa account, which still hovers around that 2% with some qualifications that are easy to meet for most people that doing things they're already doing in their checking account as far as debit card purchases and utilizing online banking. So that's one of the featured products we have that probably offers more interest back or cash back than anything else we have right now. Yep.
One thing I wanted to ask you about, I don't really think we've spent too much time talking about this part of lending that you guys are involved in. I know we talk about the ag lending and the home lending and all of that, but just regular consumer lending, whether it be someone looking for a vehicle or they're like, hey, you know what? I sure would like to have a boat this summer or whatever. But, just lending like that. You guys deal in that. I know that recently, in fact, your bank helped me and my girls get their first car. Wow. So we don't really touch on that, but I think it's important that people understand that you guys deal in just regular consumer lending too.
I think it's a key component of any community bank, and all the banks in town would probably hold the same philosophy that you're here to help your community members and the people in the communities you live with. And part of that is consumer lending, whether it's vehicles or recreational type stuff. And so we obviously try to cater to that as much as possible. Lending in that realm may not be, probably 20 years ago, it was more a case you walked in and said, I want to do this. And if you had kind of a history with the bank and be like, okay. And, banking's changed over the years. It's more, you got to gather the information, verify the information. And that's a change for, a lot of people. But you can't go get credit anywhere without, at least having some of that information ready. So, tax return, pay stubs, that type of information, other debts. It's handy to have that available when you come in to meet with your lender. And in Broken Bow, primarily for consumer lending, a person would be talking to Katrina Sharon or Scott Peterson here in the Broken Bow branch. And in Kearney, you've got Ryan Kranz and Anne Marie O'Connor, who also serve as mortgage lenders, as does Katrina. So between the two branches, we have the three mortgage lenders, and those are Katrina and Anne Marie and Ryan. Ryan's has some Ansley roots, so he understands the dynamics of Custer County. So
maybe just talk a little bit more about the Kearney branch. You guys opened this up a few years ago. I'm sure that you continue to build that branch, and I'm assuming things are going well there.
Yeah, it started as a loan production office with Ryan Kranz and Alan Kegley, and Alan has a long history of banking in the Kearney and Buffalo County areas, and this has been kind of a staple in that community, stretching all the way from Pleasanton up into Ravenna. So, Alan's experience and touch with those communities was a real benefit. And Ryan had been a home mortgage lender for probably 10 years already, had a relationship with some people in Custer Federal, and so we had that familiarity. And so we started that branch with those two guys. Built the branch. I think it's been about 5. I'm probably going to be all wrong, and I'll get corrected when I get back. But I think it's been 5 years now, and expanded that to include. We added Anne Marie O'Connor, who's has a wealth of experience in home mortgage lending, and then added Blake Housden, whom you've met from. He came over from Nebraska State Bank in Oshkosh. And that's where we kind of developed our FSA guaranteed program from his guidance. And then added Mark Sint, who came from First National Bank out of Columbus. He was real instrumental in their commercial lending department, which would be large businesses predominantly. So we've got a team that's also have Caitlin Kratzer who does loan administration and a wealth of other duties and functions there. So we've got a full service branch there. We can do everything from, like you said, car loans to home loans to couple $1 million business loans and ag loans. And so we have the expertise and the personnel there to serve everybody's needs in that community. And Kearney's interesting because you still, it's a town of roughly 30,000, but it's surrounded by agriculture. So we're able to meet all those demands that are present there in Buffalo County and the Kearney vicinity. So
you talk about the team that you have at both branches, the experience. That's invaluable because, as you know, everybody's situation is different. So, what works for one person may not work for another person. And when you have a talented pool of people like you guys do with all of the experience, I'm sure you spend a lot of time tossing around ideas on how to work with certain situations.
There's a lot of idea generation that goes on in lending. Like you said, every situation is different. Some present unique circumstances. And so when you have a talented group of critical thinkers that are able to analyze and then also rely on their experiences to draw from that knowledge, it makes it really fun and exciting to be able to work in that venue because you are really a solution-based lender at that point. You're trying to find ways to say yes and to make things work for both the bank and the customers. So when you draw on, Blake's 38 years of experience and Mark's, 25, 30 years of experience, and Brad Shin's, been here since 93 or 94 and was involved in banking prior to that. I've got 15 years or whatever it is now. So just a lot of knowledge to draw from, and it makes, problem solving kind of fun, really.
Yeah. And the banking industry continues to change too, doesn't it? You always have to keep up to date with that.
Less points of personal contact probably as banking evolves. I think COVID ramped that up, and you see that with everything. I mean, really the technology and COVID kind of put everything into warp speed as far as that goes. Less probably walk-in foot traffic than. And I think probably the Midwestern region's slower to adapt to that than maybe the coast. I think that's probably been a trend on the coast for a long time now, to where most banking now is done via phone or tablet or access to your accounts, and you can mobile deposit, mobile capture, transfer money to and from accounts. A lot more online application activity probably than what there once was, and so just less personal person-to-person contact than probably historically.
Yeah. If people have some questions that they want to talk to you guys about, whether it be Broken Bow branch, Kearney branch, whatever, how's the easiest way to get hold of you guys?
Make a phone call to the bank here in Broken Bow. It's 308-872-6486, and depending on what the circumstances are, we can kind of line people up with the officer, or maybe it's a new account that somebody's looking into, or a deposit question. We have the people and personnel for that. So call in and we'll help direct those solutions to where we think they fit best.
Yeah. Does Brad Bell still pick the music that plays at the bank?
Oh, he's the maestro, man. You don't even mess with that. The only time anybody gets to touch that is when he's on vacation, and sadly, I get to be the backup in that situation. And I think he went on vacation here recently, and I don't think I changed it the entire time he was gone. It was just an afterthought. So,
really?
Yeah.
Has anyone tried to sneak in when he's there and change the music?
You can't.
I was just wondering what the repercussions would be if anyone attempted that.
I don't know what would happen, but it's pretty locked down. There's no way you can infiltrate that in order to mess with the music selection. So,
But Brad does do other things at the bank, right? Besides just pick the music.
He's our CFO, so yeah,
he does a great job.
He has all kinds of responsibilities. We did have a question for you, though. Brad listens.
A question for me?
Fairly religiously to the breakfast show.
Which Brad Bell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think he said, he asked me yesterday, perhaps.
I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, it was something about you and Dad were, I don't know what topic you were on, but you're talking about that was 56 hours or something.
Oh,
and
here
he
we
said,
go.
Yep.
Yes,
And you said it was
all
like
right.
5 days?
Yes, okay. It was the other day. Your dad was sharing the story about the some couple somewhere set the world record for longest kiss.
Oh, that's what it was. Yes.
And it was, the kiss was 58 hours long, over 58 hours, which I still can't imagine.
That's intense.
But yeah. Anyway, for some reason in my head, I'm thinking of a 12-hour day. So I said, that's like 5-6 days.
I don't know which planet has 12-hour days, but
I
maybe
know.
we're just there.
And then Dr. Jacobson came in with Click Family Healthcare, and he said the same thing. His first question to me was, where did you go to school? So, yes, 58 hours would be a little over 2 days.
Right.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Now you know why I left banking. That's why I came here. Came back here. Oh,
well.
Boy. So, all right. Well, tell Brad thanks for
I'm sure he's
bringing
listening.
that up.
So,
I'm
yeah.
sure he is. Thank
Yeah.
you, Brad. Good morning to you. Play some 80s music, would you, in the bank today?
Like hair band 80s?
Oh,
or-
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Maybe soft love songs today.
Soft love songs.
Yeah.
To kind of align with the 58-hour kiss.
There you go. Yeah, you could look at it that way. Yeah. Anything else on the banking side that you want to visit about?
All right. No, I think that covers most everything. So.
All right. You have a couple of minutes to talk baseball?
I've got time. If you need to take a break, we can come back to baseball or whatever you want to do.
We'll just go right
roll
into
right
it.
into it.
Yeah, you okay with that?
You bet.
All right. Well, first off, to you as coaches, to the kids, congratulations on a great year. I mean, it's been a great year. My goodness. You look at this Broken Bow Juniors team, 20-0. They haven't lost yet. That's pretty amazing, really.
No, it really is. It's been a tremendous season, and I think, interestingly enough, I think it's one of those situations where, for whatever reason, I think we're aware of the record as we're going, but it's not a focus. It's just not something that we talk about on a regular basis at all. It's not the focus of what we're trying to accomplish, and so the record's just really a reflection of all the hard work that these kids have put in. You know, so a lot of this group started. Well, they've been together for a long time playing, but you know the work started in February, so it's not like they just showed up and we're good. They put in the time and the effort and the energy to improve and get themselves to where they are today.
The juniors will start their area tournament on Friday in
Yes.
Gothenburg, so best of luck when you go there.
Yeah.
And I think it's worth noting what you've done in the regular season doesn't matter when it comes to qualifying for the state tournament. It all comes down to the area tournament, so best of luck when you head there.
I think really you can break it down into seasons, right? And that's kind of how I looked at it the other day after we got through. Missing our last regular season game last night. I know we would have liked to have played that just to, get one last look and before we get to area. But yeah, really, you got your regular season, which we accomplished what we wanted to there. Winning the league championship was a great cherry on top of that. Made that game way more interesting than we needed to, but that's baseball. So you just gotta
made for great radio though. So thanks for that.
Yep, you just got to be ready, and whatever happens, you have to move on. We got to have a short-term memory out there sometimes, and so I think that's a testament to how these kids battle and compete. Though we're never out of a game, and but to the postseason, records. You know what you did before really is a reflection of what you've done to that point, and now everybody's 0-0 going into that area tournament. As far as I'm concerned, that's a brand new season and separate in and of itself. So
yeah,
we'll handle that accordingly.
Before we let you go, good chance to promote tonight's game.
Absolutely.
The Bow Seniors are going to play for the league championship. You'll be on the road at Central City. Game time at 7 o'clock. We're going to broadcast it on KBBN, so best of luck tonight. That'd be great to get the double.
We're excited for this game. Central City's right now probably one of the better programs, certainly in our area, but even across the state in Class B, they've been. I mean, they qualified for state baseball at the high school level through their consolidated team of Central City, Fullerton, Centura. And we know they have some players, but we have some players, and we're looking forward to the challenge tonight specifically. Separately, I don't know. I think you've promoted this on Sand Hills Express, but we do have 3 players going to play in the Seniors All-Star game in Kearney tomorrow night. And Blake Denson, Kiefer Anderson, Sawyer Bumgarner. So,
and I think Jim Holm is going to help coach that too, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Yeah. I think all the assistants were also invited, but going into area tournament, I decided that it's enough time.
I hear you.
Yep.
All right. Well, best of luck tonight. Congratulations to those 3 in the All-Star game tomorrow night.
Yep.
And then best of luck in the area with the juniors.
And we'll see you there, right?
Yeah, I'm actually going to Gavin's going to call the opening few games of the area tournament.
Okay.
And then you'll see me next week. But you'll see me tonight.
So are you doing the live video feed for the area tournament?
No, we'll just do radio.
I have to tell you, I don't know how many comments I've had about the ability to be able to watch those games.
Well, good.
A lot of positive feedback.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we might do some more of those yet before the season's over.
I even had to go back and watch the last 2 innings of that league championship game just to revisit some things. So it was valuable that way.
Yeah.
And actually caught an adjustment I needed to make with a pitcher.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you're right behind home plate, so I could see the setup, and I knew, we're not. We need to make a little tweak here, and that's going to change some results.
Well, good.
Yeah.
We're glad. We'll send you the bill.
Okay. Fine.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
appreciate you coming in, and good luck tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. We'll take a timeout. We'll continue with more of the Breakfast Show after this. Ansley Lumber and Supply is proud to be your full-service lumber yard. From premium lumber and top-quality building materials to paint, tools, and ag supplies. When you drop by Ansley Lumber, their crew is prepared to help you with your project. From the materials for building a house to the accessories and pieces needed to make it a home. Ansley Lumber hopes you stop by to talk to them about your dream project. Ansley Lumber and Supply, Main Street, Ansley, or call 308-935-1815.
The staff at Bruning Bank in Broken Bow hopes to see you during the Madness of Crazy Days this Thursday. They care about their seniors and will have information to share with them regarding fraud awareness. Also, right now, if you sign up for e-statements, they'll put $15 into your account at the end of the month. Stop by and see them and enjoy a cold water on the sidewalk in front of their location on the square. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
If you've been injured or recovering from surgery, your first priority is to treat your problem. At Team Physical Therapy, we will evaluate, treat, and educate you about your specific roadblocks. We offer many therapists to help. Stop by one of our locations in Broken Bow, Burwell, Callaway, Gothenburg, and Kearney, or call 872-5111. We have great resources online at myteampt.com or call 872-5111 Team Physical Therapy, together empowering able movement.
Melissa's in the store already getting things set up, and I'm on my way in.
All right, and they'll find you right there on Main Street in Ansley, right?
Correct.
Okay, well, we will send everybody your way and tell them to experience Christmas in July.
Yes, absolutely. We have some great Christmas savings in July.
All right. Well, Lori, thanks for taking the time to visit with us. We hope you have a great day and enjoy the rest of your week.
You too. Thank you.
All right, there you go. Lori with Livia's Boutique, Main Street, Ansley, joining us on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The president of Haiti has been assassinated during an attack on his home. His wife has reportedly died as well. Miami Herald correspondent Jacqueline Charles.
Well, this is a president that has faced a lot of controversy in a country where you have a humanitarian crisis, you have an armed gang crisis, alarming spikes in kidnapping.
Several undercover law enforcement officers in Chicago are in stable condition after they were wounded while they were driving onto a freeway. Police Superintendent David Brown.
We've had 3 officers shot. 2 of the officers shot are ATF agents, and 1 of the officers shot is a Chicago police officer.
Tropical storm Elsa closing in on the Big Bend portion of northern Florida's Gulf Coast with heavy rain and 65-mile-an-hour winds. Governor Ron DeSantis.
Tornadoes remain possible across northeast Florida into this afternoon.
The system is expected to make landfall near Steinhatchee. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Deb Carson.
In last night's NBA action, the Suns jumped out to a 1-0 lead over the Bucks in the NBA Finals. Chris Paul led Phoenix with 32 points. Suns handled the Bucks 118-105 in Game 1. Devin Booker added 27 for Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton with a big double-double, 22 points, 19 rebounds in the win. While Bucks star Giannis Antetokounmpo did return from his knee injury for Milwaukee. He finished with 20 points and 17 rebounds in the loss. In Major League Baseball action, the Giants lost to the Cardinals 6-5, but remains atop the NL West by a half game over the Dodgers, because LA also lost, losing to the Marlins in 10 innings 2-1. The Angels beat the AL East leading Red Sox 5-3, while the Phillies handed the Cubs their 11th straight loss. Philly outslugged Chicago 15-10, and the AL West leading Astros, who've won 5 in a row, beat the A's 9-6.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Gradually decreasing cloud cover across the area for today with highs in the upper 70s. Then for tonight, mostly clear, a low of 61. Thursday, trending hotter once again with lower 90s making a return under abundant sunshine along with some breezy south winds. For Friday, do pick up a chance for some showers and storms, otherwise partly cloudy, highs reach 93. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
Hi, everybody. This is Roger Sloan with the Lillian Church of Christ. My mission is to, 1, encourage you to grow in your relationship with God, 2, make Jesus Lord, that means boss of your life, and 3, invite you to worship Him as you attend your church on Sunday. Of course, if you're looking for a church home or if you want some help with any of these 3 things, give us a call, 872-2618, where we love to share Jesus.
All right, 9:06 the time on this Wednesday morning, currently 67 degrees and cloudy at our KCNI KBBN studios. And as we continue on the show this morning, we have on the phone with us Chantil at Pizza Hut here in Broken Bow. Chantil, how you doing today?
Not too bad. I'm pretty excited for tomorrow. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. Yeah, let's just start with tomorrow. I know that Pizza Hut is going to get a little crazy during Crazy Days, so tell us what you got going on.
Absolutely. We're very excited to kick off Crazy Days tomorrow with our $2 personal band beef pizzas. We will be starting those out in our parking lot at about 11 o'clock in the morning. So we're very excited to do that. Our goal is to try and get 1,700 of them out the door tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, we will be selling those pizzas all day or until we run out. We are no longer taking orders for frozen or refrigerated, but we still have plenty of fresh ones ready to go for you all tomorrow.
All right. And you said you're going to start serving those at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll encourage people to swing on by, and they'll be hot and ready to go, I'm guessing.
Absolutely. I have a bunch of team members that are going to be here about 5 o'clock in the morning with me tomorrow getting those ready.
All right. Now, I know the pizzas will be available. Chantel, will you have like bottled drinks or anything that people can get to go along with that, or will it just kind of be the pizza tomorrow?
Absolutely. Like we do on our parking lot pizzas, we will be having our Pepsi beverages, the bottled Pepsis, for $1 a piece.
All right. Boy, you can't go wrong there. A pizza and a pop for $3. You are getting crazy.
Absolutely. It's that time of the year, isn't it?
It is. It is. I'm assuming that things have been good and busy for you guys. I know we're coming off the holiday weekend. I know that I think you continue to do your medium-sized pizzas parking in the parking lot on Mondays. I'm sure you guys have continued to stay hopping during the summer.
Absolutely. Like you said, we've been still doing our parking lot pizzas every Monday. We do the pepperoni and the beef pizzas for only $7. We also have those bottled sodas for $1 a piece. We've had a lot of success and have had a lot of fun doing these each week, and we greatly appreciate everyone's excitement and participation. We will be wrapping up parking lot pizzas on the 30th of August, so we do encourage everybody to get in here while they're still going.
Okay, we'll encourage people to do that. Can you talk about some of the other special things that you have going on during the course of the week? Chantel, I know that you've mentioned at times Wing Wednesday. I think maybe you do... well, I know at one time you were doing a Taco Thursday with your taco pizza. Are there other special things that you do throughout the week that people need to know about?
Yes, we have Toscani Tuesday, Wing Wednesday, and Taco Thursday. So those are all some great opportunities. You do have to mention the discounted prices so we can get those applied for you. It's a fantastic opportunity to get some really good food for a little bit of a cheaper price.
Oh.
And while we're talking about some discounts, how about we talk about our military and first responder discount that we're starting to get rolling out here. We really appreciate the military and first responders, especially here in Broken Bow and in Custer County. And so we have decided to offer a military first responder discount. It's a 10% discount, just like with our senior discount. However, please make sure to let us know so we can put those discounts on your tickets for you.
All right, that sounds good. And how long are you going to have that going on, Chantel, or do you know?
As long as I'm here, I plan on offering that discount.
Oh, that's wonderful. Great. Well, it sounds like a wonderful thing to do. Talk a little bit about your staffing. Are you still looking for people to join your team?
We are looking for servers. I am looking for people who are going to be able to come in here and close serving night for us. We do have a couple production shifts opened up, but we are getting some people hired, so that's pretty exciting.
That's good. Let's say, have we kind of touched on the main things? Why don't you go down the Crazy Days special one more time in case people are just tuning in? Tell people what you're doing tomorrow.
All right, so tomorrow for Crazy Days, we are going to do our $2 personal pan beef pizzas. We will be out in the parking lot starting at 11 o'clock, and we will be selling those until they run out. We, however, are no longer taking orders for refrigerated or frozen pizzas, so all of the pizzas that we have left are going out onto the parking lot tomorrow.
All right, that sounds great. Anything else, Chantel, that you wanted to share with our listeners before we let you go for the day?
One last thing. So we do still have the Edge pizzas. However, at the end of July, they are going to start going away. So I do encourage everyone to get in here and try that Edge while they still can.
All right, I'm going to have to do that. That's one of my favorite pizzas that you guys do is the Edge. So I have until the end of July, you said, or July 30th?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to mark that down. All right, you'll be getting a call from me in the next couple of weeks.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, Chantel, thanks so much for taking time to visit with us, and we'll encourage people to take advantage of the Crazy Days special that you guys have going on tomorrow, and we hope you have a great rest of the week.
You as well. Thank you. Have a great rest of your week, guys.
All right, thanks, Chantel.
Bye.
All right, always good and fun to visit with our friend Chantel at Pizza Hut in Broken Bow. 9:12 is the time. We'll continue with more after these words.
Do you check your Google search results regularly? You should. People often get their first impression of you or your business online. Negative comments on the internet can impact your life and your livelihood. Take control of your online reputation. Get your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com. It may reveal negative posts from an ex-employee, upset patient or client, news article, legal issue, or even exposed personal information right there in your Google search results. Uncover what's lurking on the internet about you with reputationdefender.com's patented scan and get your free reputation report card. Or for immediate assistance with your reputation, call 800-401-6681. Our cutting-edge technology helps make your Google search results look their best. Call 800-401-6681. That's 800-401-6681. 800-401-6681. Or take the free scan at reputationdefender.com.
Grocery Cart is open every day 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. to serve you. Go and snag up these deals and more now. Fresh 85% lean ground beef, $3.98 a pound. Hormel Center Cut boneless pork loins are $2.68. Hamburger, chicken, and tuna helpers are only 88 cents. Delicious Washington dark sweet cherries are $3.48 a pound. Or enjoy California summer ripe peaches at $1.98 a pound. Kreshmar off the bone ham in the deli is $6.98 a pound. Shop and save at Grocery Cart, East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
The Broken Bow Area Rotary Club invites you to the Broken Bow Square for Rotary on the Move on Thursday from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. A traveling Rotary exhibit will be there, which includes a fully restored 1940s iron lung and a wooden wheelchair, much like the one used by FDR. They'll also have a sidewalk art contest and a bag toss contest with proceeds going to the Give for Custer County project. Go see the Broken Bow Area Rotary Club in the square on Thursday, 9 until 7.
July 10th, save the date for a fun time all day and all night long at Vans and Brews in Cozad. There's a rock and roll run, a bingo bonanza, and downtown vendors and specials. In the park, you'll see crafts and vendors, the Triple B Car Show, and Kids Olympics. Live music in downtown Cozad starts at 6 with Heather Wellman, followed by the DJ Bridwell Band, and headlining is Resurrection, a Journey tribute band. Tickets are available at the Cozad Chamber or OuthouseTickets.com.
Oil. It's essential to any engine you use. Right now at CarQuest in Broken Bow, they are having an oil clearance. Even if you don't need it right now, you know you're going to need it eventually. So rack your brain on all the different weights you'll need and bring your list to CarQuest in Broken Bow. The oil clearance is going on now. While you're there, browse their great selection of tools and accessories and pick up any car parts you need too. Or order online and pick up in store. CarQuest, West Highway 2, Broken Bow.
All right, 15 past the hour. We'll be going to Litchfield here in just a few minutes and visit with the folks there about the big celebration they have coming up this week and weekend. But first, we want to share just a few more things with you about Crazy Days coming up. Let's go to Geared for Sports in Broken Bow. Sales are going to start up there tomorrow at 7 and continue until 6 o'clock tomorrow. Make sure you check out their $10 and $15 tables along with $5 items. That's at Geared for Sports in Broken Bow. Also, you'll be able to save 30% off all Under Armour apparel, 50% off Husker items, and 20% off store-wide. They're getting crazy at Geared for Sports. Sales just exclude the GCI outdoor chairs. All sales continue Friday 9 to 6 and Saturday from 9 to 4. So make sure you check out Geared for Sports downtown on the square in Broken Bow during Crazy Days beginning tomorrow. Also, it's Crazy Days time at Clips and Curls in Broken Bow. Save up to 80% off at Clips and Curls on the square in Broken Bow. Also, you can buy $50 in gift certificates and get a $10 card for free. And for every $25 purchase, Courtney will enter your name in a drawing for a free blow dryer. Now, this blow dryer, man, is awesome. It's a Bioionic Gold Pro Speed Dryer. Yes, a 24K gold ceramic professional grade moisturizing heat blow dryer, free, worth over $100. So for every $25 purchase, you'll get your name entered into the grand prize drawing to win that great prize. So stop in and enjoy Crazy Days with Clips and Curls downtown on the square in Broken Bow. And finally, we want to let you know that Gary's Superfoods is going to be putting together a special parking lot produce sale during Crazy Days. This will be Thursday and Friday from 8 until 6. Produce truckload sale at Gary's Superfoods, great prices and more. Here's just a couple of them. They'll be selling Washington sweet cherries, $2.99 a pound. Whole seedless watermelons, $4.99. Sweet corn, a half dozen for $2.99. And red seedless grapes, $1.99 a pound. Just some of the specials that you'll be able to take advantage of at the Crazy Days parking lot produce sale Thursday and Friday from 8 until 6. You'll find it at Gary's Superfoods in Broken Bow. All right, we're going to take one final 2.5-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll see if they're ready to go at Litchfield, and we'll go that direction as the breakfast show continues after this.
Give for Custer County is a fundraising campaign to support the work of Custer County nonprofits that have registered to participate. Donations can be made through July 15th to be counted towards Give for Custer County. This is important because there's a $50,000 matching pool, incentive prizes for the 24 participating nonprofit organizations. Can't donate in person? Online donations will be accepted the 13th to the 15th of July to wrap up the event. To learn more, go to CusterCountyFoundation.org/give for Custer County. That's CusterCountyFoundation.org/give, the number 4, Custer County. Going on through July 15th.
Rocky Dockweiler with Rocks Underground of Oconto serves central Nebraska with expertise in water and irrigation services. Rocky looks forward to Oconto Fun Days this weekend. There will be lots of activities to keep everyone busy making memories, including homemade ice cream, parade, mini golf, fireworks, and more. Remember, when you need water and irrigation service, call Rocky at 870-3457, Rocks Underground of Oconto.
Nebraska State Bank, with locations in Callaway, Myrna, and 2 locations in Broken Bow. Take pride in our area communities and the strong, hard-working people that live in them. And that's why Nebraska State Bank celebrates with you during your annual festivals. Since 1917, Nebraska State Bank has been helping Custer County and its neighbors progress with innovative products and superior service. Wishing you all safe and enjoyable celebrations this summer, Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Courtney from Clips and Curls on the Square in Broken Bow. It's Crazy Days time. Save up to 80% off product. Plus, buy $50 in gift certificates and get a $10 gift certificate for free. And for every $25 purchase, I'll enter your name into a drawing for a free blow dryer. This thing is awesome. It's a Bio-Ionic Gold Pro Speed Blow Dryer. 24 karat gold ceramic professional grade blow dryer. Free, worth over $100. Come see me for Crazy Days at Clips and Curls on the Square in Broken Bow.
These fried chicken sandwich wars got us thinking, who needs all that bread? The new fried chicken taco from Taco John's is wrapped in a tortilla with 2 sauces that really bring the flavor. Just $2.49. Wow, even less bread. New fried chicken tacos from Taco John's.
20 minutes past the hour. Sounds like they're ready to go in Litchfield. And Dave, just so you know, all the business has been taken care of back here at the studio, so the rest of the time is yours as we go live to Litchfield.
Thank you very much, Brent. We are live in Litchfield, and that's great. We want to take all the time we need here to cover the Old Settlers Picnic, one of the oldest festivals in the area, and back full swing this year after this past year's abbreviation of a lot of our festivals. It's sure nice to be able to talk about a regular schedule, and we have a couple of very nice gentlemen here that's going to help us with that. Christy is here also, and she's going to thank our sponsors right now. Christy?
Sure, okay. Yeah, we have a nice list of sponsors, including Custer Public Power District, sponsoring all the area festivals in the areas they service. Full Circle Irrigation, with locations in Litchfield and Broken Bow, your local valley dealer. Town and Country Bank here in Litchfield, happy to help sponsor the community's events and there for all your banking needs. And Pate's Farm Service, your locally owned and operated parts and service provider for all the ag diesel equipment. Give Scott a call, and then we will now talk to Andrew and see what he has to say about the events coming up this weekend.
All right, Andrew Reynolds, how are you?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
Good. It's been a couple of years since we have been able to talk. It's good to sit around the table here at Beanie's and talk about a full festival again. I bet you guys are excited about that.
You bet. We're always glad to have you guys come down and do your radio remote, and we're looking forward to a fun-filled, eventful weekend.
All right. So let's dive right in and cover whatever you would like to mention here this morning. There's a lot of things going on here in Litchfield this weekend to take in for the whole family, so jump right in.
Absolutely, yeah. We're going to start the weekend off with a dessert contest. Just have it divided up into age groups, and we've got the firemen are actually going to judge the desserts. We've got prizes for, I think, first and second place, and then those desserts are actually going to be served at the Fireman's Barbecue, which starts at 5 o'clock at the Winners Building here on Main Street.
All right, sounds delicious.
Yep, the firemen, they charbroil burgers and hot dogs, brats, and we have that and beans and watermelon, and just kind of a fundraiser for our local fire department for the year.
Okay, and that's when again?
That starts at 5 o'clock to 7:30.
Okay, all right.
Yep, and then from 4 to 8 on Main Street, on the north end of Main Street, we are actually having a vendor show again this year, so we'll have lots of different small businesses with their products here that are going to be having items for sale, so that's always a fun deal and a pretty good draw from the barbecue to, as they go from the barbecue up to our talent show, which is also begins at 7. So just kind of swing through and look through and find something you like. Well, it's just worth your time.
Yeah, spend the whole session here because you've got them lined up really nicely there. All it takes is good food and company, and you're good to go, right?
That seems to draw a lot of people.
All right. What else would you like to mention?
Well, from 6 to 7, we have an ice cream social that is in the Christian church here in town. It's sponsored by the Litchfield Kids 4-H Club, so they will be the ones that are serving the ice cream and having a bake sale to go along with it also.
Okay, and then we're talking Friday, right?
Yep, this is all Friday night so far.
Okay, all right.
Yep, and then I will actually hand this over to Joe, and she can talk a little bit about her beer garden on Friday night.
All right. Hi, Joe.
Hi, I am Joe Kitt. We've had Beanie's open for about 2 years now. This is our first beer garden for Beanie's, so we are super excited. We have the 3-man polka, which will go on about 8 or 9 after the fireman's barbecue. You know, they'll probably get set up and start playing some music. They will take an intermission for the fireworks and then play until 1 a.m. on Friday.
Okay. Your first beer garden.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, it's a nice addition. I think people will enjoy it.
Oh, yeah, you bet. So we had karaoke the couple years, so this is the first time we'll have the polka band on Friday night. So we're pretty excited about it.
All right. Joe, while we have you here, before we, and if there's anything else you want to add, we'll do that. I want to talk a little bit about the cafe. And you mentioned it's been a couple of years now you've been going.
Yes.
What have you learned since you started in the cafe business?
Oh goodness, just really with this community, just how lovely it is to feel the support. I am kind of from the Lincoln area, so moving out here, it's really heartwarming how much support you get, and you know, I mean, you get your name out there, and being on the radio is one new thing for me too. So that's awesome that we get our name out there, and a lot of people support us. So.
For folks who are driving down the highway and may pull in, when can they come in and have some of your good food?
Oh, you bet. So Tuesday through Saturday, we're open from lunch at 10 a.m. And then we do close from 2 to 4, and we open back up at 4 and until 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. Excuse me. Sure. And then we do dinner. So, yeah, you bet. And then Friday and Saturday night is when we do our bar, where we tend to stay open till 1 a.m. So yeah.
Okay, so you have refreshments just on those 2 days?
Oh, no, we're a full-time bar. So,
okay.
Yeah, you're having a rough day on Tuesday morning, you can come and have Bloody Mary.
Perfect. Just not on Mondays, right? That's great. And generally, food-wise, you have, burgers and what's the menu?
You bet. So, actually on the weekday, Tuesday through Friday, we do our lunch special. Our lunch special is usually done around 11:30, and people from Howard, Trotter, all the farmers can come in and have a hot meal. It's $8.50 plus tax, and you get the drink, the meal, and a dessert. So,
all right,
yeah, that tends to bring in a big crowd for us. So
I bet.
We have a really good lunch, and it's nice to know everybody. I can call them by name when they walk in.
It's taken a little while, but people are pretty friendly here. Do you have helpers that help you? This is a hard business. This is like milking cows. There's no getting away from it. So do you have some people that help you here?
You bet, yeah. So I have some really good employees, actually. I've had a couple girls that have been working for me for the two full years. They went from high school to now in college, and so I work around everyone's schedule, but
Yeah, it feels like family, and I mean, I've only lived here for 3 years, and I went through a hard time this year, so this community has definitely been there for me, and I appreciate it so much.
All right, very good, Joe. Thank you. Was there anything else as far as the scheduling goes that you wanted to talk about?
So on Saturday, we are doing the Beer Garden too.
Okay.
So the community club kind of helps us out and gets a really good band for Saturday, and that's the Jesse Carr. We'll talk about that here in a bit. But yeah, so we are doing the Beer Garden Friday and Saturday night. And Saturday, we will start at 5 p.m. So Friday night, the Beer Garden don't start till about 8, and then Saturday, it'll be about 5.
Okay.
We'll be out there serving,
So you'll be tired on Sunday and Monday.
We have a birthday party on Sunday, so woohoo!
Well, that was something I was going to ask you about real quick. This is a really spacious. You have the room here off to the side, and then you have the main room. Are you okay to have people call and say, can we bring folks in for a birthday party or something like that?
You bet. Actually, on Saturday, we have the 50th high school graduation. 1971 is having their reunion here on Saturday.
Gosh.
So yeah, I'm gonna fry up some chicken for them, and you know they're kind of older now. It is 50 years ago, so they kind of wanted to stay in the AC. And Beanie's will be open inside until 8 p.m. on both nights, Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
At 8 p.m., we are gonna kind of migrate outside, but the air conditioning will be, and we will have free popsicles for the kids, so they can come in and grab a popsicle and run out.
Well, I have to tell you, Joe, I'm the class of 71 myself, and
congratulations, it's 50 years now.
Yeah, and I've found that if I do want to party a little bit, I like to start around 1 in the afternoon. I don't want to start at 9. I want to start at 1. So just so you know.
You bet. You bet.
Well, that's neat that they're having it here. That they'll have fun.
Yeah, it's great.
All right.
So.
Thanks, Joe.
I appreciate it.
I'll have Christy thank some more sponsors, and then we'll have Matt jump in here.
Sure. The last of our sponsors include Zorb Farms. Mark your calendars for their backyard back-to-school pop-up, which will be on August 14th. It's a fun place to host a reception or family get-together. The Big Red Barn that is west of Litchfield, there on Highway 2. Did I say that right, Dave? Is it west? I wrote that down. I'm like, I'm not good at directions.
I think that's correct, but I'm not much help.
The Litchfield Community Club, which is made up of the people who continue to keep these community events happening in Litchfield. Trotter's Garden Shop and Trotter Grain and Fertilizer, they invite you to the Old Settlers Picnic, and proud to support their local communities. And Beanie's Sports Bar and Cafe, which Joe, which we just heard from, which will be hosting the Beer Garden Friday and Saturday night, and open inside until 8 on both of those days to cool off, and free popsicles for the kids.
There you go, and right downtown, easy to find.
Yep.
All right, let's move along here. We're going to speak with the principal. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh boy, I always get a little nervous around police and principals. I'm going to tell you right now. It's my background.
Well, we're on a good note right now.
Okay. All right. I understand as principal you have a lot of things going on, Matt, and then Andrew kind of alluded to the fact that you're a really good volunteer. So I think on behalf of the community, I'd go ahead and thank you for that, because it takes a lot of people in a small town to work together.
I'll appreciate it. And like Joe, I haven't been here too long, but they're very willing to volunteer and help out, and it's a strong, small community, and proud to be part of it.
Good. All right, there's some things you want to cover. Just jump right in.
Well, like we've been going through a lot of things, but we're still looking for people to participate in. We have a ton of events. We have the variety show hosted by the Pateses at 7 o'clock on Friday. They're still looking for people to show off their talent, so make sure we're looking for people to sign up for that sort of stuff. Joe mentioned the beer garden and the fireworks show. That we put on a heck of a fireworks show. It's about a half hour long, and you can stay in the beer garden and see it if you like to do that, or you can park down by Trotters and Pioneer Seeds and watch the show from there. But it's a heck of a show. Then on Saturday, we're having a fun run with the with Coach. Our track team's kind of running that, so Coach Smith and Coach Finley are running that. So we're looking for people to sign up to do that. That's at 8 o'clock. Then I am in charge of the parade. So we're still looking for as many people. We want to make this parade even bigger. We're changing the route a little bit. So we're coming down from the school. That's where we're going to start at. We're going to hit the flagpole and go east. So please don't park along there if you're coming to the parade. And then if you got some machinery you want to show off, or some old tractors, or some horses, or anything, we got quite a few clubs coming today. Just like we're having a dance cheer camp this week. They're going to be there. I'm the basketball coach. The basketball team is the what's it called? Grand Marshal. So I think the boys are working on a little float. So yeah, we just want to make that parade as large as possible. The class of 71's in it, so look forward to that. And like I said, we're changing the route. We're going to go around the park, so if your kid wants some candy. Then there's all sorts of stuff from 11 to 4. We have the tractor pedal pole for the little guys, bringing that back, which I remember doing it when I was little at the Buffalo County Fair, but a cool thing for the kids to sign up for. Andrew's running the kids' games and relays, so he's got different things to do. I mean, you got a lot to keep the kids busy, and that most of this stuff is going to be over at the park. For the older gentlemen, we got a horseshoe tournament with Jim Fletcher. Then I'm also in charge of a turtle race, but I've never ran a turtle race. And I've never went turtle hunting, but I'm going to go turtle hunting tomorrow with the Secretary boys. So if you don't bring your own turtle, we'll have a turtle for you. And you can dress up your turtle. I guess we're going to have a turtle beauty pageant, too. So if you want to decorate it, I think Mrs. Drew's going to have some crafts things, so you can either do some crafts or put some crafts on your turtle. I have no idea. Most of the turtles will probably be slow if we're able to catch them, so it might be a long race. And then hopefully, I mean, we're not going to say no rain because we know we all need rain, but Saturday we will have a lot of water slides and fun inflatables and things like that for the kids too. So it's going to be busy, and then I'll let Andrew talk about the big event that's kind of been when the community club started the Smoking Man, I think that was an Andrew and Mike and those guys, so I'll let him talk about that.
All right, thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
All right, jump right in.
Yeah, so Saturday is kind of we've kind of turned it into our staple event of the weekend. It's our Smoking on Main barbecue competition. So 4:30, 5 o'clock on Friday evening, our teams that have already been registered, they've got their deposit in, they're set, they're ready to go. They're going to pull in, their trailers, campers, whatever. They're going to park it on Main Street. It's all going to be set up inside the beer garden. Get their smokers, get their fire start rolling, and collect their meat, and they'll get it all seasoned up, and then they're going to start cooking meat. Could be from 7 o'clock, and they'll be rolling smoke, cooking meat from Friday night all the way till judging time at 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. So then, like Joe said, the beer garden gates will open 5 o'clock, I believe, and judging, and then we'll start serving about 6 o'clock. We'll be able to serve all the awesome food that they've cooked up for us, and so we'll get that done, and then we'll have our awards after we're done serving. Serving will stop at 8. I think 8. Anyway, yep. So 8:30, excuse me. We have our tickets at the gate will be $20 for adults and $5 for kids 12 and under, and kids 5 and under are free. $15 pre-sale tickets up to, I believe it is 8 o'clock on Friday night. We have pre-sale tickets available for $15, and the kids' prices are still the same as they are at the gate. Yep. And tickets are available at P&D Market, Beanies, and the Town and Country Bank are all 3 places here in town where you can get your pre-sale tickets. So that's kind of our big deal. We've got prizes for our best of each category. We're going to do ribs, brisket, pork butt. We got beans, and then a specialty item, which is kind of a fun deal. It's just, if you got something that you really enjoy making, you think you make it better than anybody else, well, then they put that in the specialty category, and the judges just kind of vote and see which one they like the best out of all of them. So that's that. And then we have our barbecue sauce, which is another category, and then our overall, which we combine all the scores from all the categories and put it together, and whoever's got the highest score ends up with our overall champion trophy. So,
and usually the judges have to take a nap after they're done, I think, don't they?
I would imagine. I have not actually done it yet, but they are always saying how they couldn't eat another bite when they're done.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. And one of the things that maybe I might mention is Litchfield's located right off Highway 2, and Matt mentioned Buffalo County. You're centered to where you draw from. We have Loop City and Ord up the way, Broken Bow and Ansley and Mason the other way, and then down towards Grand Island. You probably draw people from a lot of different areas for this event, I would think.
Yeah, we get a pretty good turnout every year, and people from all over central Nebraska we've seen come through the gates, and, once they come, they're welcomed as family.
Yeah, and probably be back.
Oh, we hope so.
All right. Is there anything on Sunday that takes place on Sunday?
Yeah. Before we move on to Sunday,
I'm sorry.
So the beer garden, we are having Jessie Carr Band. She is out of Grand Island, I believe, and she was here 2 years ago, and she put on a heck of a show. She is very energetic, she's just someone that's very fun to listen to, and she puts on a great show for being a small town or Nebraska band. She puts on a heck of a show.
Well, if you're having her back, that speaks highly right there.
Yeah, we had some people ask if we were going to have her back again, and so we called her up, and she said absolutely. She loved coming back here.
So barbecue, live music.
Absolutely. And then the Three Guy Polka Band is also going to play intermissions of Jessie Carr that night also. So we're going to have 2 live bands actually on Saturday night.
I bet that's pretty popular.
Yeah, no dead time.
All right, very good. Very good. I jumped ahead on you on Sunday.
No, you're fine. And then Sunday, 9 a.m. Down at the football field, we're going to have a sand volleyball tournament. Cole Lewandowski is the contact for that, and last I heard, he had 6 teams, and he said he's open to as many teams as one. So if anybody else has been thinking about it or hadn't heard about it, you're more than welcome to come down and enter your team into the volleyball tournament. Sand volleyball down at the football field. So that starts at 9 a.m. And then 10 a.m. We have Church in the Park. So it's a non-denominational service that is put on by, I think, all the local church groups in the area are in charge of certain aspects of it. So they all come together and they just put on a very nice service in the park. It'll be, cool in the morning, and they'll have it right there on the stage at the park. So
that'll be a nice way to end things up. The weather looks like you said there's chance of rain here and there, but the temperatures are going to be about perfect for a festival, which we haven't had lately.
Oh, yeah. So I can't remember an Old Settlers where it hasn't been scorching hot and everyone's sweating.
Yeah.
And the way it looks this weekend, it's mid-70s, so it's going to be a gorgeous weekend for a festival, and have a good time being outside and just being with people after a year hiatus of it.
Yeah, no kidding. Everybody wants to get back, and what you have to like about your schedule here is you got a little something for everyone and really a lot for the kids. So that highlights the fact that you bring the whole family, and everybody has something that they can take part in and enjoy. So nice job on that. Coming off a year where we didn't have all that. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then we've got at 1:30 out at Full Circle at our trap range in town, the Dads, Lads, and Lassies committee is doing a trap shoot also. So we'll have that going on out there. And at the football field during the sand volleyball tournament, the 4-H club is also going to be doing concessions down there. So another fundraiser for them. So there'll be some place to get a snack throughout the day down there even. So
that sounds great. You guys have done a great job. Is there anything that we missed that we wanted to talk about here today? We've covered a lot of ground here. You've got a lot of activities.
Excuse me. So Saturday, Beanies will be open for lunch on there, and then we also have a couple other options for lunch also. The community club is having pizza in the park for, the people that are in the park that have their kids doing the tractor pedal pull and everything, don't have time to get away. We're going to have we got pizzas from Little Caesars, so we'll have that down there. Pizza by the slice or the whole pizza. And then the Hazard St. Gabriel's Catholic Church women's committees are also doing a luncheon at the Winners Building. So I believe that is a free will donation lunch.
Right.
So
lots and lots of things going on.
Lots of stuff.
All right. Guys, thanks, guys. We appreciate it. Matt, quick question for you. School seems like it's coming up kind of fast here, and I think maybe you came from the school to here. When do you guys start here in Litchfield?
Oh, we start kind of late. I think it's August 18th. If I'm having my dates right, I think that's a Wednesday for the kids, and the teachers report the Friday before, and then sports start a couple weeks before that. But we've had pretty good participation in our weight room and a lot of basketball in June, and now we're doing a lot of volleyball, and we've had a football camp. So the kids and coaches have definitely been around. But when the whole pandemic thing happened, we never really got away as school people. So it was nice just to have June to kind of go on a vacation and not think about school for a little bit. But we're glad to be back and excited for the new year. And I hope we see a lot of the kids here today or at the Old Settlers event. It's good to see all of them. And don't feel like it'd be great if you could register ahead of time, but just show up and come and participate. We just want people to be part of our community. You see a lot of negative stuff on Facebook, and just this is a part to be a community in rural Nebraska and be proud of our community and come do something instead of complain about other things.
I'm with you, Matt, 100%. That well said. You have all this great homegrown family activities that you can take part in rather than staring at a screen and
Litchfield's a place you can trust. You just set the kids out at the park and you can go do your own thing. It's it's going to be a great weekend.
All right. Anything else, Andrew?
Yeah, I just need to run through our sponsors that make the entire Old Settlers Weekend happen. If it wasn't for these businesses and people, it would not be possible. So we have Trotter Incorporated, Litchfield Pack, Pioneer Seeds, Gabe Zwiener here in Litchfield, Hogemeyer Hybrids, Caleb Unick in Mason City, Howard Hay and Baco Transfer, Town and Country Bank, Setting D Ranch, Jim's Trenching and Plumbing, Home Real Estate of Kearney, Susan Bice, P&D Market, Beanie Sports Bar and Cafe, Pate's Farm Service, Full Circle Irrigation, The Oasis, The Den Bar and Grill, and The Coffee Tree. Those are the businesses that have really stepped up and just made everything that we have going on possible. Without them, it wouldn't happen. So,
a good point there too. And the businesses like these, they step up and they support the community, and they get asked a lot. We go see them. Other media goes and sees them. You guys get their support, and they just continue to support these kind of activities. And I'm glad you read that list, because without them, this doesn't happen. So,
exactly.
Yeah, like you said. All right. Joe, any last words over there?
I think we've covered it all.
Okay. All right. Well, it's good to see you again.
Oh, perfect.
And I'm glad we're not skipping it. We're not going to skip any more years when we get together. We're going to do this every.
No, it's not going to happen again.
Okay. All right. Christy, you want to mention our sponsors to close? And thanks, guys. Joe, Matt, Andrew, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Sure. Thank you to those that have helped bring this remote to the radio, which is Custer Public Power District, Full Circle Irrigation, Town and Country Bank, Pate's Farm Service, Beanie's Sports Bar and Cafe, Zorb Farms, Litchfield Community Club, and Trotter's Garden Shop and Trotter Grain and Fertilizer.
All right. Thanks to our sponsors as well, and we appreciate their support. We couldn't come out and do these sorts of things without businesses like that. And I'm looking forward to coming. I've not been able to. We each take turns going to different parades, and this year is my turn to come to Litchfield. So I'm excited about getting in the parade and throwing some candy and having some fun with you guys. And it's going to be hard not to maybe stick around for some of the great food and all the activities you have. So it's going to be fun to see it firsthand rather than just promoting it. So I'm looking forward to that. And Christy, usually I think you've been coming down some years here, and Shannon maybe. So
yep, we have done it a few years, and it's always a good parade. So
Yeah, very good.
I was telling Dave it's nice because usually there's shade to park in while you wait. You guys got a lot of shade over there, so it does.
Well, if I bring my wife and there's not shade, it's not going to be good. So I'm glad that you
That's the nice thing. The parade's going around the parks, and there's shade all around.
all the way around. That's going to be cool. Yeah, that's going to be neat. All right. Anything else, Christy?
No, I think we covered it.
All right, we're going to send it back to the studios, and tomorrow's Thursday, so it's Crazy Days in Broken Bow, so we'll be doing remotes from 20 different businesses tomorrow. So get ready. We'll see if we can get it done. We've been able to in the past, but I'm from the class of 71, Joe. I don't know if I'm going to do this.
He's slowing down.
We'll send it back to the studio.
All right, Dave, Christy, and our friends in Litchfield, thank you very much, and we encourage all of you to enjoy the festivities in the Litchfield area coming up during their celebration this week and weekend. Before we go, we want to let you know that there is a job opportunity through Arrow Seed in Broken Bow, looking for a full-time truck driver warehouse position for a dependable person with good work ethic and can work well as a team player at Arrow Seed in Broken Bow. Your duties would be split between driving truck to deliver products to Arrow Seed dealers within 250-mile radius of Broken Bow, and also doing some general warehouse work depending on the season. Now, you must have a valid CDL with clean driving record. Mechanical skill would be helpful. Must be able to lift 50 pounds repeatedly. Able to operate a forklift, although training would be provided if necessary. And you must pass a pre-employment drug test. They offer competitive wages, great benefits package, including health, dental, life, and disability insurance, 401k, and profit sharing. And you get to work with friendly people. Please stop in and fill out an application. You can do it right there at Arrow Seed at 126 North 10th Avenue in Broken Bow, or email your resume to info@arrowseed.com. That's going to do it for the breakfast show here this morning. Again, a special thanks to all of the guests who joined us. And as Dave mentioned right as he concluded the remote in Litchfield, it's Crazy Days tomorrow, so be listening to the guys as they go around the square and all around Broken Bow to talk with the businesses about the great specials that they'll have going on, not just tomorrow, but through the week for Crazy Days. That'll be tomorrow on the Get Up and Go breakfast show. That does it for us today. Thanks for listening, everybody. Don't forget, we'll have live coverage of Broken Bow American Legion Seniors Baseball as the seniors play for the Mid-Nebraska League Championship tonight at Central City. The game will be at 7. You'll be able to hear it on KBBN 95.3 FM.